Okay, so you all have likely heard of an NFT, but do you know what an MFT is? Well, it's the new NFT version of Opulus, which is a music platform based on the Algorand blockchain. We're going to dig into it, look at the tokenomics, look at why you should care about this right now, and just basically cover the project on today's FrugalBC. What is up, guys? FrugalBC coming at you. We are talking Opulus today. It is a music-based platform on the Algorand blockchain, allowing you to buy MFTs. Those are basically music versions of NFTs to support artists and that are creating music and allow you to kind of share, both support the artist, but then share in the royalties as well. The Opulus token has been around for a while. So not new news that this exists, but the royalty payments for the first MFTs are about to come out. We're going to dig into that. Before we do that, guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, you know, it helps the channel, helps grow, and helps show people what this crypto stuff is all about. My whole channel is built on being honest about crypto, telling you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and doing the experiment. And we're looking to do that with Opulus today. Haven't been able to get into it yet because the sales are kind of sporadic. It's not like you can just go in at any time and grab one of these MFTs. They have specific time periods. I'm going to show you how to get on that list, and then we're going to look at the tokenomics. We're going to look at how the platform works. And the reason we're doing the video now is because that royalty platform is about to start. So we'll have a real use case. So let's dig into that. But again, if you don't mind hitting the like button, and you can hit the little bell notification too to get all our videos. Anyway, let's take a look at Opulus. Now, I've been following this project for a little while, so it's not like I'm brand new to it. And what you want to do if you want to get notified of this, you want to sign up for their newsletter. That will let you know when these sales begin, because otherwise, I just personally haven't come across it in the ecosystem. I spent a lot of time on Algorand. Here's some of the artists they've had so far. They've had Kyle, Ardads, and Little Pump featuring Soldier Boy. These are already done, so you cannot buy these MFTs unless you can find them somehow in the secondary market. I'm not even sure that's an option, to be honest. But people who will be coming out, Tyga and Black Jersey. So I've been listening to a little bit of Tyga's music just to prepare for this. Pretty good stuff. I kind of like rap. If you don't like rap, this might not be, you might have to wait for non-rap things to come out, but it seems like a lot of rappers are getting into the crypto space, which is cool by me. You know, producer E. Smitty is one of the big guys in, he was big on Algorand and XRP, and he's one of our Algorand creators. He's going to be on with us at nifgen.com, so make sure to check that out as well. They have the Opal token. You've probably seen this around. There's been a lot of staking options around. Tiny Man Farms had one that was really good. I was using that for a while. And so basically they're going to have the launch pad where you can buy MFTs to support artists you love and earn a share of the music rewards. That's the whole point of this. And there'll be an exchange where you can trade MFTs. I don't think that's out yet. It also will eventually help for music advances for some of these artists. And we're going to take a look at the white paper pretty soon, but I want to show you guys the app and what that looks like. So they have their own app. These are pools that are available now. You can earn about, they say 20%. I know it says on here 5 to 20%. I believe it's supposed to actually be 20%. Haven't tried one of these. I might put some in a little bit later. They have an assets tab, so if you do buy any MFTs, they will appear in here, and no vesting contracts, and nothing there. And then there's these raffles. So I want to point this out really quick, because they do raffles for airdrops. You can see there's a swag bag with some Opulus t-shirts and speakers and stuff. There's a couple of those on there. Just started yesterday, as a matter of fact, as I record this. And then here's some stuff. They already did some stuff. You missed it, but basically the same thing, some swags. And they actually gave away a trip to Algorand Decipher. Otherwise, yeah, lots of airdrops, things like that. We don't need to dwell on that. Okay, so this is the white paper. So not exactly a white paper, kind of a shortened version of what would be a white paper. They call it a light paper. So this is really interesting, right? The physical sales have actually increased a lot according to this. That can't be right. Like 1999, they were selling a lot of CDs in 99. It doesn't make any, I know, oh, I'm sorry. See, they color coded it differently. Okay. Guys, you might want to match your color coding. It would kind of make sense, right? But okay, whatever. So yeah, physical sales, it was all physical sales in 1999, and then it slowly declined to next to nothing. Actually, a little bump from 2020 to 21. I think a lot of that has to do with vinyl has kind of saved physical sales to an extent. Much smaller than when you had to buy CDs. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit. So total streaming is like 65%. It would have been really nice if they color coded this instead of they didn't match. The physical is yellow on here, but it's green on here. That was a little confusing there. Yeah, not getting a lot from downloads. Downloads digital. Performance rates are getting a little bit. Synchronization, I don't even know what that is, but streaming, big part of that. And so most of the streaming revenue, if you watch the Spotify documentary, this does, or I guess it was a fictionalization of the real story of Spotify on Netflix. Pretty good show. I just finished it. And one of the big things is they show how the record companies really kind of made sure that they got paid. Then it wasn't so good for the artists, unfortunately. And so they want to provide the solution by providing these NFTs that'll help get the artists paid and to get you paid as well. And so you can support them by buying NFTs. So it's a way to buy something for the artist, so you're buying something from the artist, but then also you get a little cut of the royalties. Very interesting. So the launchpad is what they have now with the MFTs coming out. So keep an eye on those. You will be able to stake them. I don't believe you can do that yet. And then there will be an exchange eventually. Music fungible token versus it's just a silly term, it's a music NFT basically is what it is. But yeah, you'll get apparently you'll be able to trade fractions of $1. Interesting. But you'll be able to stake your MFTs and collect music awards. That's what's coming up soon. I believe it's for fourth quarter, and they say that's coming out very, very soon. In fact, I don't have my phone. Yeah, actually, they launched it, so the first royalties should be coming soon. I just wanted to check that update that I had. And they'll be doing advances eventually. Let's see, here's single assets. That's what we got right now. Eventually there'll be like royalty vaults they'll allow Opulus to actually acquire catalogs. Like you said, advances, we talked about that. They talked about a little bit the competitive advantages, roadmap, what is coming up. We've got royalty distributions coming this month, or already royalty vault starting, and MFT ecosystem, then self-service MFT sales, so artists will be able to do it themselves, and music advances coming in Q1 plus, so sometime in 2023. Talk a little about the token utility. Like I said, you've probably seen this. This token's been out for a while. You've probably seen it on like the Tiny Man. I think it might have been on, I'm pretty sure it was on Yieldly at one point, and probably a few others. And you'll be able to use the Opal token to buy things within the Opulus ecosystem. So basically, I haven't done a video on this yet because I'm waiting for this to mature a little bit. It seems like a good time, and I will be getting in on that MFT the next time it's available. All right, so here's the tokenomics. Now, I want to start off by saying that I'm still learning a lot about tokenomics, excuse me. One of the things is the balance. There's a couple things to keep in mind. One of them is the balance of ecosystem versus private sales. And I'm going to say a lot of this is going to team advisors, people who are early in, private sales here. This is a pretty big chunk, seed round. So these are all really, really early. And I'm not sure where this reserve falls, but liquidity pool and ecosystem, this is a pretty small chunk. I'd usually like to see this chunk over 50%. Now, I'm not sure what the foundation reserve is, what that goes to. They don't really explain it. In small print, the total supply is 500 million tokens. So that's a small number of tokens. That might sound like a lot, but remember that Algorand is like 10 billion. 10 billion is kind of a lot. Anything under a billion is not so much. And then here's the release schedule, which when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, this is a pretty nice, even like distribution. This is one of the things you want to see because people early in aren't going to be able to just cash out because they have further rewards coming. However, as you can see, you reach that peak of 500 million in 36 months. This is in months, not years. So that's 3 years. In 3 years, all the tokens will be out. So there is reason, if the price were to pump high enough, that some of these people could just simply sell their bags and get out. So hopefully there's enough TVL at that time. There's enough of this locked into the ecosystem and being used for this not to be an issue. But it's just something you want to point out. You want to be aware of that token balance. Yeah, and then they just have their partners. So I just wanted to run through Opulus because I think some of the interesting stuff is about to happen on the platform, and that's good news. I've been kind of keeping eyeing this out of the corner of my eye, just kind of keeping in track of what the project is doing. But now it actually looks like some really interesting stuff is about to happen. So we're going to be keeping an eye on this. We're going to be getting invested into one of these MFTs, probably when Tyga's comes out. I do enjoy his music, and we'll see how that goes. I like to see some other creators. I like to see some more musical variety on here, not just rap. Don't have anything against rap. I just want to see a number of different types of music on here besides just rap. But cool that they're getting involved. And yeah, I want to hear what you guys think. What you guys going to invest in this? I will be buying an MFT the next time one comes available. If you're interested in that, make sure you get on their mailing list. Also, I'd love to hear what you guys just think about this overall. What do you think about the tokenomics? Am I off base, or do you think I'm right on? You know, I always encourage disagreement or whatever, any errors you point out. Always welcome on the channel. As long as you're respectful, I do ask that you be respectful, both to me and to other people in the comments section, but always happy to get a diversity of opinions. So thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you watched this far, we'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. You can check out any of my other videos linked down below. And as always, stay safe out there, hodl, and I'll see you in the future.